meet and the experiences we share. A warm and vibrant evening to each one of you as we come together to celebrate the culmination of a remarkable journey of a one-week faculty empowerment program on advanced pedagogy in education and research. I kindly request everyone to rise as a gesture of respect. Please be seated. On behalf of our institution, Sri Abdul Hakim College of Engineering and Technology, Faculty Affairs, I am delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you. Now, as we reflect on the enriching journey we have shared over the past week, I invite you all to take a moment and witness the highlights of this remarkable faculty empowerment program. Please join us as we take a glimpse through the video showcasing the dedication, learning, and moments that have defined this incredible experience. It's now time to honor tradition and grace our stage with the presence of those who inspire, lead, and illuminate our path. With the immense respect and admiration, I request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly take their seats on the dais as we prepare to embark on the momentous valedictory function. Now I request Ms. Anuja, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, to deliver the welcome address. Good evening to one and all. Every journey has a beginning and every success deserves a grand celebration. With hearts full of gratitude, and mind sets on the limitless horizon ahead, we commence this valedictory function of 1 week faculty empowerment program on advanced pedagogy in education and research as a tribute to the dedication, perseverance, and achievements of every individual present here. Over the past few days, we have witnessed a remarkable confluence of ideas, innovation, and shared learning. Our program has provided us with a unique platform to explore new teaching methodologies, integrate technology in the classroom, and most importantly, empower each other to grow both professionally and personally. The dedication and enthusiasm each one of you has brought to this initiative have truly set the stage for a bright future in academia. As we reflect on the insights gained and the skills honed during our sessions, let us also celebrate the spirit of collaboration and continuous learning that has been the cornerstone of our time together. The knowledge and experiences shared here will undoubtedly ripple through our institutions, enriching not only our teaching practices but also the lives of countless students. Welcome you all once again, and let's make this valedictory function a memorable celebration of our collective progress.
Gratitude is best expressed through gestures of honor and recognition. As a mark of our deep appreciation and respect, it is now time to present a token of our heartfelt gratitude. With immense respect and gratitude, now I invite our esteemed correspondent, Janab V. Muhammad Rizwanullah Sahib, to kindly do the honor of presenting the prestigious shield to our distinguished chief guest, Principal, Vice Principal, and convener. I kindly request our correspondent do the honor of presenting the shield to our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Noor Mohammed, Associate Professor, CSC, IITTR, Kanchipuram, in recognition of his invaluable presence and contributions. I kindly request our principal to receive the shield from our correspondent. I kindly request our vice principal to receive the shield. Now I kindly request our convener to receive the shield. Thank you, sir. May I take the pleasure of requesting our respected correspondent, Janab V. Muhammad Rizwanullah Sahib, to welcome the gathering. Please, sir.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, one and all. Again, I deem it a privilege to make a big back one day, and close to 6 days. I'm sure you've all been enlightened with the wisdom of highly enlightened and people with high wisdom. Because when there was a suggestion that we conduct a DP, I clearly told the vice principal and the convener that these were the best people available. And Alhamdulillah, every day I've been seeing your feedback. The feedback was being sent to me in the evening after you had given it, and I saw. I'm really happy that most of you have complimented, have a very high opinion of whatever program was conducted on that day. And Alhamdulillah, today I was also very delighted because the distinguished guest we have today is a person of immense knowledge, immense resources, and highly commended by a very commendable professor. Of course, I was not aware of him. He was highly recommended, highly commended by a very senior man. He is one of the finest resource persons you will get. And I'm sure the past 1 week all of you would have definitely benefited from the courses that of course, I was also given a link to view this program. And on and off, whenever I had time in my office, I used to just go and see. Maybe some of it were too technical. But just seeing the response and how things were coming up, shaping up. And Alhamdulillah, got grace that completed 1 week, the attendance was good. And the feedback I received from the principal, vice principal, and few faculties whom I happened to meet, that everything went on very well. You were all apprised of new technologies available. You would, in the long run, definitely benefit from what had transpired in the entire week. Having done this, otherwise you would have traveled miles, right? Let us say if this was conducted in Chennai, or if it was conducted in Trichy, or somewhere else, you should have all taken the trouble of going there. But we called the entire best brains in the country at our doorsteps, so that it could benefit you, it could benefit the student, and it could benefit the overall community, the overall society. We will try to, inshallah, going forward, keep conducting these kinds of programs. We'll definitely call resource persons, we'll keep you, you are all highly educated, enlightened people. Many of you are doctorates, have doctorates, doctors and all that. But at certain point of time, a fatigue develops. All of you know what a fatigue is. Even the highest level fatigue develops. I read a book, perhaps one of the finest books I have read in my life. It's called The 7 Essential Habits of Highly Effective People. 7, maybe all of you can buy a book today, tomorrow, or I'll ask the librarian to keep it in our library. One of the finest books. Whenever I happen to meet academicians, I give that book. I gift it to my best friends. 7 essential habits of highly effective people. He talks about the leaders, people who change the perspective of the world itself. There, the last point, the 7th habit, he talks about sharpening of skills. You may be a doctor. Some point of time you have developed a fatigue. Unless you sharpen your skills, all of us know that many of us visit doctors. Sometimes when we want an appointment, the doctor will, the secretary will say, the doctor is on a seminar, he won't be able to see you today, tomorrow, or for the next week. I have many of the doctors are close friends of mine, or at least I try to develop a rapport with them. And I sometimes, one of my own classmates is one of the leading physicians, a neurophysician. Every year he keeps going to US, UK, somewhere for a conference. And there's one other neurophysician from Chennai, many of you might know, one is Dr. Janaki Raman, one of the leading neurophysicians. I went to Chennai to see the doctor, and unfortunately I was told that he has gone for a seminar to US or somewhere. So on his way back, I asked him, sir, you are one of the leading neurophysicians in the country, one of the leading neurophysicians in the country, and what is the purpose of you going to US for a seminar? You know what he told me, Rizwan, this is the time, yearly 2 weeks or at least 3 weeks, we make it a point to visit some seminars so that we are apprised of the latest development in the medical world. Supposing we miss that seminar, we miss the whole thing. We will not be updated. So they go to a seminar, they are updated on the latest technology, latest medical advancement, latest research, everything, Senior most physician is not shy to go to a seminar to learn something new. And I'm sure all of you should make it a point. This is what we call as the sharpening of skills. You might be a genius, you might be a doctor, everything, but that is not the end of it. Unless you sharpen your skills, then you cannot be effective. Right? And in the present world, this is something I keep telling you. It's a very dynamic world. We keep changing. The world is changing so fast. Unless you stay ahead of the competition, I won't even say competition, it is a rat race. Today is absolutely it is a rat race. You need to stay ahead. There's a lovely, I don't know if you can call it a metaphor, which I read in a lawyer's office. You know, I just follow me carefully what the word is. It says, in a jungle in, let us say, Africa, every morning a deer wakes up and it knows it has to run faster than the fastest lion. Otherwise, it will become a prey of that lion. You get my point? Yes, no. Please interact. Yes, no. You get my point or you want me to repeat? Every day in a jungle, a deer wakes up and knows it has to run faster than the fastest lion. Otherwise, the fastest lion is going to catch it up and then become a prey. And in the same jungle, a lion wakes up and it knows that it has to run faster than the fastest deer. Otherwise, it will starve to death. It will die a natural death because of starvation. So all of us are running. All of us are running, whether you, me, everybody is running for some purpose. Until we run faster than the other person, then we may not be able to sustain, we may not be able to compete, and at the end of the day, we will be out of the race. Today we have to run fast. And this entire idea of convening a faculty development program, because principal used to tell me, sir, faculty nama ange pona, is the fresher faculty ange ange. That time was சொல்லிருக்காரு. ஆனா எனக்கே தோணல. இந்த மாதிரி நம்ம காலேஜ்ல ஏன் நடத்தக்கூடாதுன்னு எனக்கு தோணல. I thank Madam Uma Maheshwari. According to the principal and vice principal, it was her idea that why not we conduct a FDPP here. And really thank you for suggesting that. And I am sure all of you would have definitely made use of it. Please. Now, having told that we have to run faster, how fast we have to run? Can somebody tell me how fast we have to run? Same metaphor you can use. You know, there was demonetization. What were the notes that were banned? It's not a rocket science. What are the notes that were banned? 500 and 1000. The government printed 500 notes, but did not print 1000 notes. It printed 2000 rupee note. Anybody knows the reason? MBA cannot answer. It's your field. Why was 2000 rupee note printed of the 1000 rupee instead of the 1000 rupee note? How many MBAs are here? Just raise it. So, Shweb, why was it printed? Amjad can answer, is interested in economics or this. Sorry?
So it gets as many number of 500 rupee notes.
You are half right. I can't hear you further.
So that the government can replace as many number of 500 rupee notes as possible.
As quickly as possible, just change your wording. See, what happens is, let us say we need to print 1 crore rupee. 1 crore rupee divided by 1000 is how much? Some mathematics, fast. How much? 1000, 10,000 notes? Huh? So to print 10,000 notes, it's just a small example. We are not printing 1 crore or 2 crore. We printed, I think, close to 85 lakh crores or something like that. Something like that. I'm not very sure. The total money in circulation at that point of time was 85 lakh crores or something. 2000 rupee withdrawn, there was a sudden shortage of money. 1000 rupee money was withdrawn, there was a sudden shortage of money. Money was not in circulation, and we needed to accelerate the supply of money. Supposing we needed to print 1,000 rupee note, as she says, we would have printed 10,000 note. To print 10,000 note, let us say, hypothetically, would have taken 1 month. Supposing we print 2,000 rupee note, it would have taken half the time. Right? So after Corona, we became complacent. Not we in the sense, the entire country became complacent. The entire institution became complacent. Now, we have to develop our speed. We will not print 1,000 rupee note. We will print how much? Why all of you are very tired or something? See, very optimistic. We will print 10,000 rupee note. In the sense, we need to run that fast. Having done this, so me, principal, vice principal, and our deans, we have been discussing something. Going forward, having conducted FDP facilities, and from the management side, I can assure you, whatever you have come through this program, you want some equipment or some technology that needs to be imbibed in the college, we will definitely do it. You assure me that you will not waste that resources. I have absolutely no problem in convincing the committee to procure all those things for the betterment of the college, for the betterment of technology-driven education, for that whatever kind of money that needs to be spent, I will be able to convince my committee. But the assurance has to come from you that you will not waste those resources. If you assure me that you will not waste this resources, we will definitely go ahead for it. After 7 days, maybe all of you can program and tell me what kind of technology is required for us to go forward. Inshallah, we definitely do it. And what you will do, we will give you a program. So these are the number of publications you will do it. These are the number of research you will get into. These are the number of projects you will do it. This is the extent of grant you are going to get us. It has to be quid pro quo, right? It cannot be a one-way journey. It's not that I always give you some, I in the sense, I am not talking about myself, the institution. It's not that something the management keeps giving without getting something back. Okay? So we will give you whatever you want, and in return, I expect everything from you, that what you need to give back. You need to give back, and whatever you give back, it will be acknowledged, it will be recognized, it will be rewarded. This is my assurance. We will definitely acknowledge, we will definitely recognize, we will definitely reward. Everything will be objective, nothing will be subjective, everything will be quantifiable, nothing will be vague, and nothing will be discretionary, nothing will be discriminatory. Everything will be crystal clear, everything will be transparent, everything you know. You can yourself appraise of yourself of what you have contributed and what you can expect back from the management. I hope I am very clear. With these few words, I thank the principal, vice principal, coordinator, and in fact all of you. I think each day one of the departments were involved in the conducting of this program. I thank each and every one of you. Please feel free to come with whatever requirement is there. Maybe we may go in phases. It's not that you give me something today and tomorrow you expect something to happen. No. We do it in a phased manner based on the recommendations, everything. And in a couple of days we are having Mr. Junaid also. Sir. So Mr. Junaid is also coming, and we are also getting a research officer from Director of Technical Education. I think the timing will be informed to you. It's on Tuesday. I'm not sure if it's going to be at 10 o'clock or it's going to be at 11 o'clock. Maybe we'll know on Monday. We'll apprise you of that. And then you make the best use of their presence also. They'll also be addressing you for about 30-40 minutes. Maybe on one-to-one you can discuss with them any issue, meaning anything that needs to be discussed. Make the best use of opportunities that are being provided. These few words I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity. And I once again suggest that make best of the opportunities that were given to you. And with these few words, I expect all of you to run faster than the fastest so that we stay ahead in the competition. Thank you, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and for gracing us with your presence today. Your valuable insight and thoughtful help have truly added depth of this occasion, and we are grateful for your support and guidance.
With immense honor and pride, I now invite our esteemed correspondent, Janab P. Muhammad Rizwanullah Sahib, to do the honors of releasing the souvenir marking this special occasion with a keepsake that will be treasured for years to come.
Just one other thing, sorry. One thing I see here is in this institution, I think I have addressed you for a couple of times, in one or two meetings have come. You all are very stingy with your applauses. Okay? What is, you are not paying any money, you are not giving any money. See, this is the nature, Indian nature. Any other country, they don't feel shy in applauding people. In India, I think we are paying some money to applaud. So feel free to applaud when something is being done. Okay? So, thank you.
Behind every seamless event is a visionary leader whose meticulous planning and dedication bring everything to life. Our convener, Dr. S. Uma Maheshwari, Faculty Affairs, Professor and Head, Department of Information Technology, has truly set the standards for excellence. I now invite Dr. S. Uma Maheshwari ma'am to present the report of 1 week faculty empowerment program. Please, ma'am.
Very good evening to one and all present here. It's my immense pleasure to deliver the report of 1 week faculty empowerment program on advanced pedagogy in education and research. To empower faculty members with the necessary skills, knowledge and resources to enhance the teaching, research and service endeavors, this program has been organized by our management and distinguished correspondents through Faculty Affairs from 3rd February 2025 to 8th February 2025. As engineers and educators, we play a vital role in shaping the minds of future generations. It's our responsibility to stay updated with the latest developments in our fields and to impart knowledge effectively for our students. ஒருமைக்கண் தான் கற்ற கல்வி ஒருவருக்கு எளிமையும் ஏமா குறைக்கு. ஒருமைக்கண் தான் கற்ற கல்வி ஒருவருக்கு எளிமையும் ஏமா குறைக்கு. இதன் பொருள் ஒரு பிறவியில் நாம் கற்கும் கல்வியானது 7 பிறவிக்கும் நமக்கு பலன் தரும். இதன் பொருள் ஒரு பிறவியில் நாம் கற்கும் கல்வியானது 7 பிறவிக்கும் நமக்கு பலன் தரும். This faculty empowerment program has been designed to provide a platform for sharing the best practices, exploring new ideas, and fostering research collaborations. Our expert speakers and facilitators have shared their insights on Day 1, Innovation in Teaching and Technology Integration in Classroom. Day 2, Research Article Writing and Publishing in Scopus Journals. Day 3, Effective Utilization of Incubation Center. Day 4, Collaborative Research and Research Ethics. Day 5, AI Tools for Research and Publication. Day 6, Securing Research Funding and Grants. The key outcomes of 1 week faculty empowerment program states that many participants learned innovative teaching and research methodologies, also expressed interest in collaborating with a guest speaker on future research projects. Finally, we hope that our efforts will be helpful to support faculty growth and development. At this moment, I thank our management, Honorable Correspondent Sir, respected Principal Sir, Dynamic Vice Principal Sir, Dean IQAC, Dean R&D, Head of the Departments, internal and external participants, faculty development coordinators, manager, faculty in charges of everyday activities, assistant manager, non-teaching staffs and office assistants who have played their role in making this event as a great success. Once again, I thank every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your meticulous effort in preparing the faculty empowerment program report. Your dedication, attention to detail, and insightful contributions have truly captured the essence of this program.
Feedback is the mirror that reflects our growth. It guides us, challenges us, and shapes our path forward. It's time for Chief Guest feedback. Let's watch the video.
I'm really thankful and grateful to the organizers. Whether I forgot to say these gratitude, of course, in my session. I thought that in this time I given a chance to say. I am really overwhelmed and really felt extremely good in the hospitality shown by your institute. They asked nice you are overwhelmed by my information or my session. I am overwhelmed. Okay. This is a very nice person, very strange case. Kumar, non-negatially, and another factor who had mentioned it shows how the institution is. So they should have given what is the guidance institution. Another thing we see any such kind of process or any sort of hospital or anything that is it's a nice addition of the good good process, traveling, carrying life, and in case of any doubt about the living center or patients that we without any institution. Thank you very much for all your cooperation and organization especially, and I am very thanks, gratitude to the institute personnel who are not able to see. So in the absence and extending my gratitude, thanks, please make a trust.
We are pleased to announce the certificate distribution ceremony for the participants of the Faculty Empowerment Program. This is the moment to celebrate the dedication, growth, and commitment to enhancing teaching practices and professional development. Now I request our respected correspondent, Janab B. Mohammed Rizwanullah Sahib, to distribute the certificates to the participants. I request Mechanical Department to come and collect the certificates. Dr. D. Kumar, Dr. Syed Amjad Ahmed, Mr. I. Rajkumar, Mr. P. Shankar, Dr. K. S. Ashraf Ali, Mr. N. Tirunala Sambandam, Mr. C. Kumaran, Mr. R. Uma Mageshwaran, Mr. R. Sendil, Mr. R. Nirmal Kumar, Mr. Zaki Amjad, Dr. P. Mohammed Sajid, Secretary Department, Mrs. M. Dharani, Mrs. M. Divya Bharati, Mr. S. Mohit, Mr. S. Mohit, Mr. A. Mohammed Mian, Ms. T. S. Sindhu, Mrs. R. Sumati, Mr. S. Ganesh Kumar, Ms. G. Chandrika, Ms. G. Divya, Ms. K. Sangeeta, CSE Department, Dr. K. Abrar Ahmed, Mr. M. Abdul Nazir, Mr. K. Suhail Ahmed, Mr. M. Aksar Basha, Mrs. P. Revati, Mrs. S. Saranya, Ms. A. Kalachindi, Mrs. G. Sundari, Mrs. B. Hindu Lakshmi, Mrs. R. Samundi, Mrs. R. Panmati. IT Department, Dr. S. Uma Maheshwari, Mr. K. Mohammed Abdul Qadir, Mr. M. Mohammed Rafi, Mrs. R. Banu, Mrs. M. Dhanalakshmi, Mrs. P. Saranya Devi. AIDS Department, Mr. T. S. Karthik, Mrs. C. Olga Raji, Mr. T. Edilarasan, Mrs. R. Saranya, Mr. N. Babu, Civil Department, Mr. J. Shakuddin, Mrs. R. Radha, Mr. A. Sheikh Altar Hussain,
MBA Department, Dr. V. Priyadashmi, Dr. M. Shuhaib Ahmed, Mrs. A. Naima Nisa, Mrs. U. Lakshmi, Mrs. N. Niranjani, MCA Department, Dr. M. Sadiq Basha, Mrs. B. I. Sumaya Banu, Mr. B. S. Vijay Bhaskar, Mr. R. Kavita, SNS Department, K. Ramya, Dr. K. Shankar, Dr. S. Sudarshan, Dr. V. Pushparaj, Mrs. M. Aarti, Mrs. H. Mubashira Tabassum, Mr. K. A. Hadi Basha, Miss A. Tamilchelvi, Mr. A. Vasanta Kumar, Dr. S. Vadivel, Dr. M. Mohammed Abu Bakr, Dr. A. Ubaidullah, Dr. D. Arun Kumar, Dr. R. Thangaraj, Mr. L. Ringovan, Dr. E. Parthiban, Dr. N. Kavita, Dr. V. Sadiq Basha,
Thank you, sir. I kindly request Ms. Sumaya Panu, Assistant Professor, MCA Department, to deliver vote of thanks.
A warm good evening to everyone present over here. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this faculty empowerment program. First and foremost, I thank our esteemed chief guest and resource person, Dr. Noor Mohammed S.A., Associate Professor, Department of CSE, IIITDM, Kanchipuram, who, despite his busy schedule, has found time to grace this program and for sharing insights on how to secure research funds and grants and also how to write an effective research proposal. Thank you, sir. And I also express my heartfelt thanks to our respected chairman, S. Ziauddin Ahmed, and respected correspondent, Mr. V. Muhammad Rizwanullah, for their valuable contribution and support in organizing this faculty empowerment program. I thank our distinguished principal, Dr. M. Sasikumar, for his involvement and continued support. I thank our invincible vice principal and dean academics, Dr. Muhammad Muzaffar Hussain, for his contribution, encouragement and support. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. S. Uma Maheshwari, convener of this faculty empowerment program, professor and head of IT department, for her valuable contribution, involvement, support, encouragement and efforts in organizing this one-week faculty empowerment program. A special thanks to the heads of various departments for their valuable contribution, guidance and support. Also, I thank all the internal and external participants from various colleges for their active participation and involvement. And I thank all the non-teaching staff and student volunteers who have worked hard to ensure that this program becomes a memorable success. Finally, I thank each and everyone who have provided their support, encouragement in all our efforts on faculty empowerment program. Once again, I thank you all. Thank you.
Esteemed dignitaries and honored participants, let us stand in unity and pride as we honor our national anthem. Please rise. The melody of the national anthem fill our hearts with patriotism and respect.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Please be seated. We are honoring a